Gang, we back in this thing. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. I got 9 psychological tricks to help you attract women. Before I get into it though, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure that notification bell on so you don't miss my videos. And then check out my other YouTube channel, Wolf and Pooch. Link gonna be in the description. All right, let's jump into it. So, the first psychological trick to get a woman to like you is called emotional contagion. And what that means is you guys start to feel the same type of emotions, meaning you get her to feel how you feel. Now, this could work negative, right? This could go against you if you don't use it right. So, for example, if you come up and you start talking to a girl and you nervous, you awkward, you tense, then she's going to feel nervous, awkward, and tense. Then it's going to be all bad. But on the opposite side, if you come confident, you're excited about something when you're talking to her, she's going to feel that same excitement, right? She's going to feel that same thing. You can easily make a woman feel what you feel. And when you do that, on the positive side, then it's going to work out for you, man. It's going to work out for you. You know, she's going to be more relaxed, more comfortable around you. But you got to make sure that you got positive emotions within you, that you doing it right first, or else it's not going to work. Number 2, social proof. Now, let's say you in a social space or whatever. If a woman see that other people are gravitating towards you, other people enjoy your presence, then she's going to think to herself subconsciously, okay, if other people like him, he must be a cool guy, right? Let me get to know him, because obviously everybody else like him. And it's a social thing, right? So that's why you want to build connections with people, right? I'm not saying you got to be in everybody's face, but be that type of guy that's easygoing. That way other people gravitate towards you, and then the woman you want also gonna see all that, and she gonna gravitate towards you. Number 3, preselection. Now, this is similar. Women like what other women have, right? Women tend to like guys who already got a girl, because a man that already has a woman is telling her, okay, he might have the same traits I'm looking for in a guy since he already got a girl. So if you was to be out, let's just say you out with your girl, you probably gonna get stares, right? Or let's just say you out with friends that are girls and you were at the bar and like you just chopping it up, have a good time, surrounded by girls or whatever. Then other girls will peep that and be like, oh, okay, well, he got all those girls over there laughing. Let me see what he about. And that's going to raise her attraction towards you. All right. We call that preselection. You already been pre-selected, so they're going to want to select you. Next, number 4, exclusivity, meaning anything in life, right? If it's abundant, if it's easy to get, then the value drops. But if it's scarce, if it's harder to obtain, the value increases. So it's same with women. If you're easy to get as a guy, like you just sleep with any girl, then your value gonna drop. But if you got standards, you go beyond the looks, you know, you focus on you, you're not easily obtainable, that's going to make them want to get you. Simple as that. Because you're showing them subconsciously again that, okay, he has high value. He's not just easily moved by looks. I can't just snap my fingers and he come running like a puppy. Like, nah. So make sure that you don't spread yourself too thin. You don't always need to be available for a woman, right? Don't always be too available. Number 5, oxytocin, the love hormone, right? When women feel that, that's when they tend to what? Start to fall in love. So how do you release oxytocin in a woman? Well, for one, physical touch, hugging her, right? When you hug a girl, break that physical barrier in a respectful way. I'm not saying just be touching all these girls, no. But like giving hugs, or like if you like something she wearing, like a necklace, you touch it. Oh, I like that, whatever. Women are going to get more relaxed around you. They're going to be like, okay. And they're going to start touching you back as well. right? Because they got that love hormone, they got that feel good hormone going through 'em. It's the same hormone that when women give birth to their kids, right? That releases, and that's what make women end up loving their baby when they come out the womb instead of trying to just leave them. Instead of being like, ah, this too much, they crying too much, I'm gone. But not. See, in that moment, they got oxytocin running through their system, so it's invoking love. So it's the same with anything. All right. Next, extended eye contact. Now, just by staring at somebody long enough, you can make them think that they fell in love with you. That's why they have that term, love at first sight, right? Its studies show that couples who are in love, they look at each other at least 75% of the time when they're engaging. Okay. Others, like if you're not with the person, most of the time it's probably about like 45 to 50%. But when you're in love, it has an extended gaze. You're staring them in their eyes for a longer period of time. And that's another way to release that love hormone I was just talking about, oxytocin. That's going to make her feel like, okay, I feel attracted to this guy. You're establishing intimacy between the two. So when you're talking to a woman, make sure you have that eye contact, right? A lot of dudes can't look women in the eye. So when you able to do it, you stand out automatically. Because especially a pretty girl, a lot of dudes can't look at a pretty girl in the eyes for too long. They get nervous. So if you're able to do that, you in there like swimwear. Next, number 7, building romantic tension. Now they call this the 2-step forward, 1-step back method, meaning a woman has to feel attraction. She has to feel your attraction towards her, but she also has to feel like you're a challenge at the same time, right? So if you was to be like, let's say you go in for, or you tell her like, look, man, I want to kiss you right now, but I already know it's going to be all bad. So you're telling her you're attracted to her, but you're putting up a barrier saying, it's going to be bad. That's going to make her want to kiss you. I promise you. I promise you. It helps you out too, because then you don't move too fast, right? You don't become too desperate, too needy. If you just take 2 steps forward, you chase her a little, and then you just back up and be like, oh, nah, but we can't do this. That's going to make her want you. That's building that tension. She's going to be like, oh, man, like, I just want to kiss him or whatever. So that's what they call, the 2-step forward, 1-step back method. It works. I promise you. It works. Okay, number 8, status trigger, meaning a woman has to see you as like high status in a way. And I'm not talking about your money. I'm talking about, for one, like being a leader, having that leadership quality. That's one way you can show that you're a high status man. Being able to take charge, being assertive, leading the group, right? That shows masculinity. That shows a high status man. Another way is if you just throw on a suit. That's an instant status trigger. When women see dudes in suits, they automatically assume, oh, he must be high status. Because not a lot of dudes out here wearing suits. I'm going to be honest. Shit, I need to get in my suit game. You feel me? But when women see that, they're going to associate you with high value, right? So status, that's another way to get a woman to like you, to be attracted to you. Number 9, and last but not least, it's called the negation principle, meaning, so humans, we naturally want things that we can't have. That's just how it is. Same with women. So let's say you tell a girl, look, all right, let's hang out tonight. You could come over, but we not doing nothing. We're not going to sleep with each other. So try to keep your hands off me. Now, the subconscious mind doesn't take negative commands, right? So that's going to turn to a positive in her mind. So she's going to be like, oh, well, we can sleep together tonight, right? It's the same like if you was to tell somebody, you know how they be like, oh, don't look down. What do people do? They look down, right? Or if you say, oh, don't think about them, or don't think about it. Like when somebody's stressing, you be like, oh, stop thinking about it. What they doing? They gonna keep thinking about it. So it's the same if you was to tell a girl something, no, like, nah, we can't be together, or nah, we can't do this. she gonna want to do it. Reverse psychology, man. Reverse psychology. Simple. All right. So I think I'm gonna end it right there. If you made it this far, I want you to type psychological, because a lot of the things is psychological. It's all in the mind, right? And it's all about how you do it, how you use it. Now, I'm not saying just try to do these things to every girl to try to get them to like you, no. But I'm just saying, like, if you just got a girl that you feeling or whatever, these will work if you know how to do them right. That's all I'm saying. All right. So like, comment, subscribe. To the next video. You already know what it is, man. It's lit.